Now, so I'll ask you the same thing I asked Kenyon. What do you guys have to do differently to be able to convert on those red zone chances?
Really, I would say we just have to execute. It all comes down to a mental thing. It's really about your want to. If you want to win, if you want to succeed as bad as you say you do, then shoot, you got to go out there, perform, and execute. It's not really nothing too much to say about it. We just got to do our best.
Let's go back to TV row, and we'll start with Mike from KAGS and go to Tyler.
Ainias, does it change your mindset going into the week at all, knowing you're playing a team that can put up points? So if it turns into a shootout, that may be how the game unfolds. Does it change how you guys prepare in the week?
I wouldn't say it changes how we prepare, but it's definitely something that will be, in the back of our minds. They are a high-scoring offense, very productive offense, and like you said, it could end up being a shootout. But at the end of the day, we're always going to prepare for the worst, and I feel like we do that each and every week. So we just need to come out and really just do the little things better than anybody else.
Stay in the back. We'll go to Tyler from KBTX.
And kind of along those same lines there, with obviously the defense has shown that they can pull their weight. But if it does, go into a shootout, do you feel encouraged with the way your offense has been playing, that you can keep up and win that kind of a game?
Yes, I feel very confident, very encouraged. I have no doubt that we can be able to stay up with their offenses. I'm really not even worrying about, what they do on offense or how they play on defense. We really just have to worry about our keys and making sure that we do our responsibilities to be able to, execute the play calls, and we have to believe and trust that it's going to work. So I feel like we're going to have a great game.
We'll go front right to Travis from the Eagle. And then Owen.
When you're making kick returns, I know that's kind of one opportunity in the game, or just a few amount of plays to make a big impact on the game. Is that something that you've kind of seen from Tyree Johnson, the defensive side, when he's in that third down package, and how the numbers he's been able to put up in some fewer opportunities?
Oh, yeah, man. Tyree is definitely an animal. I feel like he uses his opportunities the same way I use my opportunities, just like you said. Whenever he gets in, I feel like he's definitely always trying to make a play. And he's always, around the ball. His name is always called every time he gets in. So, he's definitely a dog.
Owen Buchanan from the Texas.
Yeah, nice. I wanted to ask Kenya this too. Have you started, paying attention to what other teams are doing now that, getting close to the end of the season and jockeying for bowl and playoff position and things like that?
No, not really. I haven't been really worried about, what other people are doing. I've really just been focusing on the opponent. So, yeah.
The left side to Robert Cessna from the Eagle.
You guys had some drops that we come accustomed to you guys possibly always catching. Did you guys try too hard Saturday? Anomaly? What did you think about? There was about 3 or 4 balls that we thought, you guys usually catch.
Yeah, it's something that happens in the game of football. It's definitely not something that we plan on happening. I don't think that you try too hard to catch a ball or whatnot. It's just something that you don't mentally focus on, and you probably take your eyes off. It's little things that comes with stuff like that. So definitely something that we're gonna have to work on, throughout the weekend. Not even necessarily work on, but just really focus in on, doing the little things right.
Or Michael from the battalion on your left.
Howdy, Ainias. So the Ole Miss game was canceled last year due to COVID. Does losing that year of head-to-head experience change the way the offense prepares?
Nah, not really.
Questions? Let's go to Owen. Got a zinger, I can tell.
Nice. I'm just curious what you would think is you guys' mindset as an offense when you play a team like Ole Miss. Do you go in feeling like that you have to, you talked about a shootout. Do you go in under, feeling like you have to score a lot of points, or, with y'all's defense, do you feel like that, that you have some room for error?
Definitely there's no room for error in the SEC because anything can happen. So you always got to bring your A game, and every game that I go into, I'm expecting to drive. I'm expecting to score every drive. So, if a shootout happens, a shootout happens. You know what I'm saying? The offense is going to get the ball. Both offenses are going to get the ball. So, I mean, that's not something that I'm necessarily looking for or, like, going into the game expecting that it's going to happen. I'm just going into the game, you know, ready to do my job, my responsibility, and shoot, if it happens, it happens. But I ain't really too much worried about it.
All right, we got a couple questions from TV Row. Go to Mike from KAGS and then Tyler.
Ainias, I know he plays on the other side of the ball, but on Saturday, coach and everyone we talked about Edgerrin Cooper's speed and athleticism kind of standing out in practice and kind of in workouts. Is it obvious that he's just a different kind of athlete?
Nah, yes, he's definitely one of those dudes that you keep your eye on, especially during practice. He's always running to the ball, and, you know, we're always making comments of how he's getting there so fast or, like, you know, how he just makes plays. And really, I feel like in practice he can do a whole lot more. I'll be on him about that. Just, like, get out your own head sometimes. Like, you know you can do it, really. Just go out there and do it. Why not? So, shoot, the game, he definitely put on the show.
Yeah, TV Row, Tyler.
Nice. Were you surprised at how quickly Zach was able to get back in the game, and what did that kind of do for your offense when he did come back after that?
I really wasn't surprised. I knew after he had went down, I was like, after probably like a play or two, Coach Coley, our tight ends coach, was like, man, Zach's coming back. And I was like, yeah, I'm already knowing he's going to come back. Like, that's just the type of guy he is. He's never going to back down and never shy away from, any competition. So I feel like for him to come back, once he came back in the huddle, we was all excited. And she was just motivated to go down and put some points on the board.
All right, that's all the questions we have.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. God bless.